Teams are made of different people doing different jobs. They center around conversations, content, tasks, and tools. Teams help you keep everything in one place so you can work together. Channels are like chat rooms for your teams. They allow your team to build focused conversations around the topics they care about the most. Some teams choose a topic like team events or presentations. Others go by department name, project, and some channels are just for fun. If you want to keep track of a particular channel and watch for new activity, you can favorite it. To do this, click here, and then the star icon. Channels you favorite will always be visible in your list. If you want a channel off the list, click here, and then select Remove Favorite. Now let's walk you through the process of creating a new team. Click Add Team. This is where you discover existing teams or create your own. But for now, we'll just create our own by clicking Create a Team. Give your team a name, and add a short description if you like. Next, you can choose to make your team public or private. Public teams are open to everyone in your organization. Private teams, on the other hand, are invite only. Add people individually or by email aliases and security groups. Saves the trouble of adding one by one. Your team will start with one channel called General. Use it for whatever you like. Now let's create a channel for your new team. This is where you can add a channel and generally manage the team, including adding new members. Choose Add Channel. Give your channel a name, describe it if you want, and click Add. You're now ready to be productive with teams and channels. Try it out. Tabs allow you to integrate the tools and services you love right into your chat or channel. Tabs are always visible at the top of a channel. That way, everyone knows where to find them. By default, every channel comes with a few useful tabs. The Files tab helps you keep track of all the documents that have been uploaded to that channel. Click on Wiki to draft documents, track meeting notes, collaborate, and edit in real time. Let's take a look at some of the other kinds of tabs you and your team can add. Here we have a PowerPoint presentation that people can view or co-edit as a team, a planner for tracking tasks and managing work items, a secure website that members of the channel reference and check up on frequently. Now that you've seen some of the data and services you can integrate into tabs, let's take a look at how to add one yourself. Let's say you want to add a Power BI report that shows the metrics your team cares about. Give the tab a name, choose a report, and hit Save. Need to chat about something in a tab? No problem. You can start a conversation in the tab right here. People can follow the discussion here or back in the Conversations tab. These are just a few examples of the things you can currently do with tabs. Try creating one today. Conversations can go in a lot of different directions. It can be challenging to keep track of and respond to the right things. In channels, you can post messages and others can leave replies. If you want to reply to someone else's post, simply press Reply. These messages will stay grouped together as a single conversation. This reduces the need for people to always be connected in real time, allowing them to scan multiple conversations and clearly see related messages even after they've been away. Here's another conversation happening simultaneously in the same channel. You can like messages or save them for later. Saved messages will be kept here. You can also bring people's attention to a conversation by @mentioning them. Just type the @ symbol before their name. If your team owner has enabled it, you can also mention an entire team or channel. This red circle will tell you the number of times your name has been mentioned in a particular channel. Working on documents is a pretty big part of collaboration. You can co-edit a file with the conversation alongside it. When you give feedback and make comments, they'll also appear back in the channel so no one loses any history. With this new way of working, conversations can actually accelerate productivity. So let's get talking. Want to know how to schedule meetings and keep track of your appointments in Microsoft Teams? We've got you covered. Click on Meetings and you'll see a list of all your upcoming appointments. It includes everything that's scheduled in your Outlook calendar, too. You can schedule something new here or in Outlook, and it'll show up in both apps. Click on a specific meeting to get all the details that were included in the invite. You can find out what the meeting's about or who's attending. You can also send a response to the meeting organizer. So let's try scheduling a meeting. Click on Schedule a Meeting. Give your meeting a title, choose a start and end time, and add some details if you like. As you add people to your meeting, you'll get a list of suggested times that shows when all your invitees are available. This saves you the trouble of going back and forth to find a time that works for everyone. The nice thing about scheduling meetings in Microsoft Teams is that you can host your meeting in a channel or a chat. If you don't pick a channel to host your meeting, it'll be private. Only the people you've invited will be included. If you host your meeting in a channel, everyone on your team will be able to see that a meeting is going on, and they can jump in if they've got the time. If you take a look at the meeting we just scheduled in this channel, you'll notice that scheduling a meeting created a new post in that channel. Your whole team can use that post to talk about your meeting. You can set meeting agendas, share files, leave comments, or ask questions after the fact. Now that you've got the basics down, it's time to start scheduling. Open channels are great for collaboration, but sometimes you need to talk privately. You can do that here. In a chat, you can have private conversations with your teammates. Here you can look at a list of your most recent conversations, along with all your favorite chats. To start a new private chat, go ahead and click the new chat icon and type the names of the person you want to add. If you want to add multiple people to this chat, just add their names to the list. Sharing documents with everyone in a chat is easy. You can share files from your computer or from your OneDrive for Business account. While we're on the subject, if you head back to an old chat and click Files, you'll see all the documents that have ever been shared in that conversation. That way you never lose track of anything important. If you want to start a call with everyone in your chat, click here. That's the 411 on private conversations and calling. Let's get to work.
It's got single sign-on integration, and Canvas
with your teammates. Then we'll use the search tool to find specific information from all of your team conversations for your organization. Building your teams is the first and most important step. Sharing files with your or @ mentions you or invites you to chat, then you will need to give the app permission button to enable notifications in the desktop application, so I can see a list of recent